Hello, everybody. It's Trailer Talk. It's the show where I sit in front of my trailer at The Voice and I talk to people, and we also sing a song. Today's guest is a very old friend of mine. We started working together back way before I even had a record deal. They still call me John Stevens. I think it was back in 2002. And this guy, he was already pretty successful then, but he went on to be extremely successful. He's a rapper, singer, songwriter, producer, founding member of the Black-Eyed Peas. Everybody welcome Will.i.am. So, Will, we got to tell everybody how we started working together. So, we had the same manager, our very first manager, David Sonnenberg, and
actually our very first manager, Seth Friedman, who worked for David Sonnenberg.
Yes, so Seth Friedman, who worked for David Sonnenberg, and when I met with David and Seth, one of the first things they said to me is, we manage Will.i.am, and you've got to write with Will.i.am. And you were living in LA, as you do now. I was living in New York, and I come out to work with you, and the first song we wrote together, what was it?
She Don't Have to Know.
She Don't Have to Know from Get Lifted. Get Lifted came out 15 years ago this year, and one of the first songs that I wrote for Get Lifted was a song called She Don't Have to Know with Will.i.am. Let's talk about the other major song that we wrote for Get Lifted, Ordinary People.
Yeah.
How did that go?
So, I was stressed.
Uh-huh.
Because, you know, the record that got us successful, I wasn't trying to make a hit. Then we had to like make a hit on purpose. Mm-hmm. So I was like, yo, John, let's get in the studio trying to figure it out. Like, I need a song for the Black-Eyed Peas and need to make a hit. So we go in and write, you know, this song, and the chorus was Ordinary People. But when we recorded it, it was horrible.
I didn't even hear you guys' full version of it.
I didn't.
They had like a hip hop backing beat,
yeah.
and we wrote the hook together.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what, Will? Would it be okay if I take this song and make it a ballad for myself? I'll let you produce it, but I feel like it could be a good R&B song rather than a kind of hybrid R&B hip hop song. So I was on tour, and this is literally 15 years ago, because I was on tour with Kanye on the College Dropout tour in Europe, and it was right around May.
Yeah.
Right when I got my record deal.
We were in London.
Yeah, right around when I got my record deal with Columbia. That was the only song that I wrote after I got my record deal. And I was on sound checks with Kanye in Europe, and between sound checks, I was writing the verses for Ordinary People. Then I came back and played it for Will. I was like, this is pretty good, right?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I wanted it to be a piano ballad, and you can produce it. I was like, well, it's a piano ballad.
So we ended up just using the demo. And so the piano demo, I never re-recorded it, never like did anything to it, just put it out the way it was, became a big song. So in that same time period, these guys were making Where's the Love, Let's Get It Started, all these huge, massive hits, and we got to go around the world touring together, because I was opening for you guys in like Australia, different places. So we've got a lot of history together, me and Will.i.am. What are you up to right now, Will? Tell everybody you're on The Voice in the UK. What else is going on?
So I've been doing The Voice in the UK for 8 years. Mm-hmm. We would have 16 seasons, but we only do one season a year.
But he's been an OG on The Voice in the UK. Yeah.
So right when they started American Voice, they called me to do the UK Voice. I was like, well, how come I can't do America? They're like, because we got our Adam and our Blakes, and so we want you and Tom Jones to do the UK. So I was like, I love the UK.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we wrote another song called "Take Me Down to London Town." Like, this was right when
back to
when 2004 we wrote that.
Yeah.
When Kerry was running against
George W. Yeah.
So we tried to make a song for that. Never came out though.
Didn't work out, but we did do a song for the campaign of Barack Hussein Obama, and it was called Yes We Can.
Yep, we did that in 2000.
That did pretty okay.
Yeah, that moved the needle. And we were like the two, dreamers. Nobody thought. We were trying to get people to come, musicians to come. Nobody wanted to show up.
Yeah, this was early.
Possible.
We were on the bandwagon early. it worked out.
Yeah.
Yes, we miss those days.
So now I'm still doing the Voice UK, doing new Black Eyed Peas stuff.
Yeah.
Figuring out like the times and instead of looking at it from an album perspective, we're looking at it from a station. So we're just turning on, and so when you turn on, the whole vision is to put things out consistently. So if
Yeah.
we put out a song on Tuesday in June, then we need to come the first Tuesday in July.
Okay.
And like instead of like my single's so precious,
Yeah.
nothing should interfere with it. Things should interfere. We should do collaborations and put things
Put
out.
out music.
Yeah.
Because people are streaming now, they're not listening to albums in the classic sense as much as they used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's do a song. We're gonna go back. She Don't Have to Know. The very first song we wrote together. I haven't performed this song live in a long time. Shades on the cover of my eyes, I'm hoping that nobody sees me passing by through my disguise. I still know you recognize. Sing it, Will. I know you got a little secret of your own, sneaking out with you while your man's at home. I go to the other side of town, so I never risk the chance to catch her eye. Oh no, she don't have to know. She don't have to know. And oh, girl, I know you're doing the same thing too. But I won't tell you, man, the things we do. Oh no, she don't have to know. He don't have to know. Will.i.am, everybody! Yeah. Thank you.